using two colors. You're not going to need a lot of colors. You're just going to use two. In today's class, we're going to learn how we can make a beautiful design using two colors. This is a basic of Hello, you're welcome to today's tutorial. In today's class, we are going to learn In today's class, we're going to learn how we can make a beautiful design using two colors. This is a basic of graphic design. So we're going to start with two colors combination. How to make a beautiful design using two colors. You're not going to need a lot of colors. We're just going to use two colors. So I want to pay attention and watch this video to the very end. Okay, you can see the example picture that I dropped, and that is exactly what we are going to design here. Okay, let's dive in. We want to start from the scratch, so let me show you where to go to. You go to the plus sign. This is the plus sign. You click on this plus sign. I am using Canva free, so we're not going to pick from any templates. We're going to start from the scratch and work with two color design. So I'll click on the plus sign, then I'll go to the custom size. Here is the custom size. Here's the custom size. Here's the custom size. So you click on it, tap on it, and then we have here. So I'm just going to change this one. We have 1080 by 1350, 1350 pixel. So I'm going to use this 1080 by 1350 pixel size. That is, so click on new design. Click on new design and allow it to load. Allow it to load before we can start up with our design. This is going to be a flyer, or you can do this for your training, for your adverts or whatever. So I've shown you, let me show that to you again, how to remove this. So just come to this point, the black dash there, you just come over there and tap on it and drag it down. Tap and drag it down. All right, so we have a blank space to work on. We have our work surface. Now the first thing we are going to do is to, don't forget I said we're going to use two colors. We're going to use two colors. So this is what I'm going to do first to change the color. Tap on the blank space, then you will see replace, you will see color, and you will see layouts, and then more. On more, you see copy, you see paste, you see comment, and then delete. Okay, so here we're going to change the color. We're going to change this color. We're going to change the color to blue. I love blue a lot. I love blue. So we have blue color here. Now, because we want to use two design for this, so we're going to go to this plus sign, and click on elements. Here is elements. Here is elements. Here is elements. So you click on it, click on elements, and then go to the search bar. You can go to the search bar and type shapes. But already I'm having a shape coming out there. You can see the shape coming out there. You can see the different shapes that we have here. Okay, so I'm just going to tap on the first shape. Here's where the shape is. Here's where the shape is. Over here. That is where the shape is. So you can pick any of the shape that you desire. So if you type shape here, you have a lot of shape coming out. So let's type shape and see what will come out. All right, so we have different shapes coming out. You can see some of them are on Pro, while some are not on Pro. The graphics shape are mostly on Pro, but we still have the one that are free to be used. So I'm just going to click on this first square shape. That's what I'm going to click on, and it has appeared here. What I'm going to do, that this is the shape. This is the shape I brought over here. This is the shape I brought over here. So I'm going to change the color to white. I want to use blue and white in this. Oh, so sorry about that. Let's go back. I didn't tap, and you see, anytime you didn't click on the particular item you're working on, it's not going to change. So I click on the main workspace, and that is why you see the color change to white. But I was supposed to click on the shape I brought in for the color to change. So it has changed. Let's adjust it and fit it to where we want it to be. I can still rotate it for it to be like this, for it to be like that. So this is the two color we're going to work on. Now we have gotten our two colors, which is blue and white. So we want to bring in our text. So you click on the plus sign and go to text, and then click on add a heading. Add a heading. So we have it here. You can type in what you want to type. So I have Cepolin. Okay, let's delete the first Cepolin Creative Academy. That's what we have here. So I'm going to reduce the size. I want everything to be on the same line. I'll still reduce the size. So this is what I'm using to reduce the size. I'm using this. There's a white dot there. Let me bring it over here. Let me bring it over here so that you can see it. Alright, so you can see a white dot here. This is what I'm using to reduce the size, and this is what I use to rotate this design or this text. Alright, so let's go back. So this is where my text is. Cepolin Creative Academy. Now I want to change the font of this, so I'll come over to font. This is where font is. This is where font is to change the text design. So I'll click on fonts, and it will bring up different um, font design, different font design. So I can click on Anton, click on Anton. Yeah, you can see the font has changed. So I would like to use the Anton. So I will expand it a bit so that it can fit in very well. So this is where the font is placed. You see, that is nice. Then we can decide to take this up. We can decide to take this up. We can decide to take that off and change the color to white. Don't forget, you should be working on a color that is catchy. Okay, so we have done that. Then I'll go to effect. Here is where effect is. Go to effect. We want to make the text look more beautiful. So we go to effect and click on, let's see, you can see how that text looks like over there. You can see how that one looks like. You can see how that one looks like. You can see how echo looks like. Okay, you can see how glitch looks like. You can see how neon looks like. Alright, you can see that. So let's go back to use this. That is beautiful. This is also beautiful. This is also beautiful. This is also beautiful. So we are going to leave it on shadow. Let's leave the text on shadow. Let's leave the text on shadow. Okay. Cepolin Creative Academy. Now we're going to, instead of going back to the plus sign to get the text properly, just click on the text and copy it. This is where copy is. You click on that copy and the text will be copied. Click on it and you have it there. So what I'm going to do here is to change, you click on edit to change the text, the wording there. I'll click on edit so that I can be able to work on the new text. So I'll click on this and type webinar. Yeah, I want that in capital form, webinar. Okay, so I have webinar. So let's design it. So definitely I'm going to change the color of Celine because I want it to be in the white box. I want the color to be in the white box. So I'll change it to blue and then bring it on to the white box. Don't forget we're working on two colors. Then the webinar, I will expand it. I will expand it. Yeah, I will expand it. For you to expand it, you come over to font size. You can see font size, then increase it, the size of the webinar. Increase it very well. Want it to be very bold. Alright. Okay, so we have it there. Webinar by. So I'll come over again. I will click on it. Then let me undo that. We need a text box. So I'll go to the plus sign and add text box. Add text box. We want it to be smaller. So just click and write by by expanded. And then bring it over here. Bring it over here. And we're going to change the color as well to blue because we are working on two colors. So bring it down a bit and bring this one down a bit. And then I'll change this color to blue. Alright, there you have it. So I have webinar by Celine Creative Academy. Webinar by Celine Creative Academy. And then we are going to list what you're going to see in the webinar. Then we click on the by and then double it. Bring it on, and then we add edits to add more text. We're gonna have 8 weeks intensive class. Okay, we tap on it and then tap on it, reduce the size, bring it up a little, adjust it. To adjust, this is what I use to adjust it. I use this particular icon to adjust the text. So here we bring this smaller, make this smaller than the main text. Okay, so that we have it. Make sure it aligns very well. Make sure it aligns very well. So we have webinar by Celine Creative Academy, 8 weeks intensive class. Now we're going to write what the webinar, the lessons that is going to be taught in the webinar. So we still go back to the 8-week, click on it, and then copy it, bring it down to the blue, and change the color so that you can see what you're typing. Change the color to white. Since we are writing on the blue, we change the color to white. Then click on it again, click on edit. Then we have course outline, course outline, course outline. Then bring it this way, bring it closer to the edge, and then leave it there. Leave it there. You click on it and click on the 8 weeks again, and then copy it, bring it, change the color, and then edit it. Course outline. We have content creation. You position it very well. Let's make the course outline bigger, a bit bigger than the courses itself. Okay, so we have content creation. Then you can double content creation. You copy content creation, edit it, and then write graphic. Okay, let's go to storytelling skills. Storytelling skills. storytelling skills. Mhm. That is okay. One thing you should take note of when designing is to make sure your your colors align. I mean not your color, your text are on the same line. Make sure your text are on the same line. Okay. Make sure your texts are on the same line when designing. Okay. Make
Yes.
sure your texts are on the same line.
Yes, how is
Let's
it?
make it. Let's bring it
Well done, man.
forward a bit.
Are you packing?
I think that's
Okay.
fine. Then we go to the next one. Click on the story, copy it, edit it. No, let's click on it again. Click on edit. Then we go to graphic design. Yeah, tap on it and click on it again. Make sure they align. You can see this color. I mean the text are
Where
on
is
the
my phone
same
number?
line. It's very
70
important that this text are on the same
98
line.
5
Look at the
2
edge of this text.
0.
It should be on the same line, okay? It should be on the same line. You can see here. Whatever you're writing, it should align, all right? That is what makes your design beautiful. So you can see that. Then we go again, we continue. We're going to list out all the skill we're going to learn
Thank
in
you
the
very much.
webinar. We bring it
Appreciate,
this
sir.
way
Yeah.
again,
Thank you.
edit
I
it,
need this knowledge
and then
about
we
time.
write,
Time.
and then we write
Telling you.
video editing,
Yeah, now tomorrow.
video
Thank you. I appreciate it.
editing. Then yeah, we go back and then click on it, copy it, and then we write edited. We write photo editing. Okay, so let's click on this and change that to capital letter, and then make sure we adjust it to be on the same length with the first one. All right, that's beautiful. And then we go on to say, make sure that this one also aligns with the second line. Okay, then we copy it and bring it this way to align with this one too. Then we edit it and write and so much more, and so much more. So we reduce this and make sure they align, okay? Make sure it aligns with the text. Okay, so that we have as our design today. How to download this? When you're done designing, you click on this icon up here and then click on it and download to save it to your gallery. That is how you save your design to your gallery. All right, so this is the first step, the first stage of design, and I'll try my best to make it very simple for you to understand. And you're going to also try your best to practice it. The more you practice, the more you master graphic design. It's very, very, very easy, and you can see how simple this is. And I would like to see you do yours as well. Thank you. See you in the next design.